There we go. There we go.
The day's finally come. We're off to meet the Tsaritsa of Sheznaya. What is she planning? And why does she need the noseies? Soon, we'll have our answers. Guess this'll be the end of your journey that your sister mentioned. What is she expecting you to find there? Sheznaya still feels like a long way away. But whenever Paimon gets thinking about how our destination is right around the corner... Oh, yeah. Anyway, enough about all that. We can't start the final leg of our journey with that kind of mindset. Just think, we've fought dragons and sea monsters, defeated creations of the gods, faced prophecies of doom, and with all that experience under our belts, how can we be sure thing? Now, stick close to Paimon.
What about me? Do I get a call out?
Whoa!
I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
You kind of snuck up on us there. Don't look at Paimon! Paimon didn't sell you out this time! Oh, so it was you! Alright, guess there's no hiding it now.
All your friends have gathered at the flagship to see you off. I invited Sandrone too, but she said she had to go back to Sheznaya. She must be busy. She had some nasty things to say about you before leaving. Would you like to hear them?
She hasn't changed a bit.
If they're heading to Sheznaya, I'll bet it's to cause trouble for Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Also, please tell them not to count on getting help from a Fatui Harbinger in Sheznaya. Our time working together was... not terrible, precisely. But we're on different sides. So when you get there, don't do anything to make life difficult for both of us.
Well, that definitely sounds on brand for her. The attitude, the reasoning. All right. We'll do our best to keep our distance then.
No, you've misunderstood. I think she means that she'd like you to go see, as long as you don't make things...
You really have to
Go on. Get to the flagship. Everyone should be there by now. Today...
It's definitely nice to be treated, but hopefully by... Wow! Pure white as far as the eye can see. It's so pretty. Come on!
I love being in the snow area while it's like 100 degrees outside IRL. Very cool. I can relate so much to your... I need to go there.
Look! They look similar to the ones in Notcry. You know, just minus the effects of Kulaki.
I know I'm muted.
Sure sign they were officially in
In Discord at least. Not on stream though. I'm not muted on stream, I don't think.
There's gotta be a treasure chest around here somewhere. No adventure is
Just in case I'm like talking to chat or whatever. Oh, a chest. Bruh.
Paimon got a mouthful of snow.
I am following her move.
Hey, check it out! Those are bears, right? Aww, look how big and fluffy they are! So cute! Quick, take a picture before the moment passes. Right here. If we get any... Let's see how you... Come on, quick!
And you get a statue. I need crowd traveler.
Paimon's heard that Sheznaya has loads of railways and trains. This must be one of them. But why is it abandoned? Ooh, it's still so cold. Ooh, you know. Thanks for offering. But this isn't just the weather. It's hard to describe, but Paimon, everything feels heavy. Getting kinda dizzy, too. Oh, no need. Paimon's just feeling a little low on energy. That's all. It's nothing serious. Not worth ruining our travel plans over. Yep, sure thing. Sheznaya, here we come! Seems like the snowstorm is getting worse by the minute. Paimon can barely fly. Oh, look! There's a cabin over there. Phew. Let's get out of this.
Just screen share Overwatch. Cutscene. Cutscene. Dang, I got rocked. That's crazy.
What is this place? Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast.
How did that blow me out, but not Paimon?
Paimon! That's strange. Where could she be? I guess I'll try further ahead. Hang in there, Paimon. Is that a train carriage? Maybe I can get up from the inside. Is this an answer from this world?
Hello. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay unmuted.
It says here, Kresnik's torch, civilian model. It's definitely getting a little warmer now it's turned on. I really hope Paimon's okay. What was that strange sound? I can't tell if... Paimon? Paimon, is that you?
Incoming entity detected. Hello, Descender, who's reached the eve of tomorrow. Eye of Grey at your service. Time since last activation. Time measurement unavailable due to the influence of... Anyway, it must have been a very long time. I was born to fulfill a mission. To reach tomorrow. To this end, I must... Strange. What was it? Wait, my body? Huh? Why is my body like this? Apologies. After a long period of inactivity, it appears that a lot of data has been lost. Anyway, I was created so that humanity could reach tomorrow. But I am unable to load further details at this moment. Nevertheless, serving humanity remains my primary objective. I have detected a drop in your surface body temperature. You cannot remain active in this state for much longer. In accordance with my preset programming, upon reactivation, I must ask the one who awakened me the following question. Will you accept me, Transcender? I will assist you, protect you, and fulfill my mission. You have made a very wise decision. Now, I detected that you called out a name earlier. Presumably that of your missing companion? The name was Paimon. After helping you get out of here, I will search for a match in the nearby area and pinpoint their location. Merely the tip of the iceberg. Now that we have reached an accord, you will be my new user. May I ask your name? Very well. I will remember this name until the mission is complete. I need to recover my body, retrieve the power to unlock tomorrow, and help the suffering masses to reach the far shores where the empty Ark floats. I can sense my power scattered across this ice-covered land. I even have a vague sense of where it might be found. But right now, that is not essential. The key right now is you. You must survive and reunite with your companion. You may now execute the command, Demolish. Youth Prime Ice Unit count has been updated.
Weird.
You may now execute the command, Build. Use it to create a Prime Ice construct to prop up the door.
Is this an answer from this world?
Scanning local environment. Exit. That would not be an efficient approach. One moment. Usable construct blueprint detected nearby. You can use this to clear the solid ice ahead of you more quickly.
Is this an answer from this world?
Construct blueprint added to records. You may now execute the command, Build Heat Source. Generate a temporary heat source to rapidly melt the solid ice.
Melted so slow.
proceed. Kresnik Crystal located. Please collect at your earliest convenience. The recent construct you built provides highly efficient heating by utilizing. Unfortunately, prime ice constructs have a very short lifespan and can. That said, I have already forgot. Yes, perhaps that. But for now, all you need to remember is this. If you. Low power. Please use Kresnik Crystal to replenish energy reserves. Signs of physiological activity detected in the distance. It is highly likely to be your travel companion, Paimon. Go. Go now. Be reunited and sing together. May all the people be united as one. May all of life rejoice in unison. Approaching the target location, scanning for signs of life. Life forms detected. 2. Affirmative. However, that is not the reason for my confusion. According to my database, this location is a train station, meaning the number of life forms is unusually low. Real-time environmental data suggests that the train station may no longer be in use.
I get jump scared by Paimon. Oh, no, they're just sleeping.
Paimon!
I was not expecting this big of a reveal. Yep.
Don't worry. She's only sleeping.
This is one of the harbingers, I think. I'm not too good with the lore.
You must be the Traveler. She called your name repeatedly while attempting to battle her way through the blizzard. Newcomers to Sheznaya struggle to adapt to the sheer cold at the best of times. Lately, even the locals are suffering, with a powerful monster having summoned a bitter snowstorm. You two must be very important to one another. You should take more care not to get separated.
Your eyes. Are you Conrian?
There are indeed some Conrians left in this world who survived the cataclysm. But I doubt that is news to you. It would be unwise to interrogate my identity here. Focus your attention on your travel companion instead. We will meet again very soon.
The unidentified subject has now left the area. He appears to be an individual of great significance, but my search has yielded no relevant data. Against the odds, your companion is safe and sound.
Traveler! Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Paimon was so worried. She looked everywhere for you.
It's okay. Take it easy. Are you feeling alright?
director of the Fatui. The Jester Piero. So, you met him?
The Jester must know everything about the Tsaritsa's plans. But there's no way he'd tell me just like that. We might well have ended up clashing. Well, he was right about one thing. Right now, the most important thing for me is to take care of Paimon while she's unwell.
He had no intention of explaining his motives, and he left in something of a hurry.
Hey! What the? Who is that? It looks like half a pair of goggles. How amazing! A self-aware, talking pair of goggles.
Sheznaya was once the land of the Fae. There are many ancient creations here that I'm sure would broaden your mind further still. Mind you, my database is also expanding as we speak.
Oh, wow! Well, thank you so much. You've earned yourself some of Paimon's favorite candy.
Goodwill detected. Instead of candy, perhaps I can suggest...
Oh, that makes sense. Every pair of goggles needs... Anyway, back to the Jester for a second. Paimon's still confused about something. When he first showed up, he already knew Paimon could tell that he was Conrian from his eyes. And it was only later, after he rescued Paimon from the snow, that he seems unlikely. He ran into... And after bringing Paimon here, he just stared out at Paimon, didn't feel unsafe around him. And he didn't seem to have any ulterior motives. For all we...
Please allow me to interrupt. Fatui and director are unfamiliar terms. May I ask for clarification?
Wait, you've seriously never heard of the Fatui? Oh, they're like the Tsaritsa's inner circle. Really powerful people. And the director is their boss.
Understood. Since they hold elite positions in...
Paimon sounds like she's like dying.
It's a reason that they would conduct themselves with due decorum. I am inclined to agree with your assessment, Miss Paimon. I did not detect any ill will from the gentleman.
Sorry, I shouldn't have encouraged Paimon. New plan. Let's get out of Snezh. The Jester mentioned that this snowstorm, being the work of a monster, is worse than most. Even if we made it to Snezhnagrad, we'd still have to wait out the storm before we could do any exploring.
Oh, well, it's really nice of you to look out for Paimon, but... she doesn't want to hold you back. We were really psyched up for this journey when we first set off. Just think of all the burning questions we have. If we turn back now, who knows how long it'll take before we finally get answers.
Further information is required regarding the monster situation. But objectively speaking, there is another more pressing issue at hand. At this point, we have traveled a significant distance into the blizzard. Were we to turn back now, the road would be extremely treacherous, especially since we would need to travel on foot. If, however, we continue onward, there may be a better solution. Do you remember what I said as we neared this location? I told you that this is a train station. While it has evidently fallen into disuse for unknown reasons, the tracks remain intact. We can break through the blizzard and forge ahead by drive. There is a small town up ahead, which would be the perfect place for Miss Paimon to rest and recover.
Paimon thinks Goggles here makes a great point. Oh, come on. Don't worry. Think of all the traveling we've done so far. When has Paimon ever gotten sick before?
Affirmative. Should you ever need my assistance during your future adventures, please. Otherwise, I will remain silent to avoid causing...
A reward on the road.
Please confirm when you are ready to depart.
I'm equipping it. Oh, for my inventory. Where in my inventory is it? Not here. Equip from your inventory. I would assume it would be a gadget. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. Oops. Call train.
Heading north from here, we will soon arrive at... Wait, there's an error message. Could not... Brace for impact, friends! Preparing to enter impromptu flight mode.
No, there's a TP point there. I'm missing it. No, Century 7, I want to get it. Oh, we're fine.
How strange. Not only was the station's status different from my records, but even the railroads and the terrain itself have changed substantially.
Yeah.
My sincere apologies for putting you in danger. I'm afraid I'm as confused. Agreed. This is likely a consequence of outdated. Fortunately, our crash landing has at least brought us much closer to the town.
Your data had better.
I can assure you, it certainly is. Please, it seems our ill-fated train ride was a blessing in disguise. Rest assured that I will take user preferences into account.
Let's go. Let's do a crow. There we go. Much better. I think I'm overcapped on curry, but I'm not sure. I need to get his signature next. And I need to finish their set. I'm gonna strong box a better sands. Or not strong box, this thing. I should have enough. Yeah, I have 5. We want a attack percent sands with crit damage and crit rate. Let's go ahead and put that on you. Wish I got like EM or something in the other stats, but whatever. Oh, I don't have anything to level you with. Yikes. We're gonna use legendaries, I don't care. Please roll good. Okay, 1 crit damage, 1 defense. I'll take the crit rate roll, I guess. I don't have any feathers to reshape. Whatever. It's not great, but it'll do. 71 to 2 could be so much better, but we'll work at it. I should have the infusion already. That doesn't look confused. Do I need to trigger something? Okay, I need to create the star and then it'll... Okay, understood.
Excuse me, is there an inn nearby?
I'm sorry, but they've all closed.
Sorry to interrupt. We're looking for a place to stay.
I can't even afford to warm my own house, let alone run a business.
Dang, people are so mean.
Excuse us. Is there anywhere we can stay around these parts?
I'm afraid not. You'll have to try your luck somewhere else. All we can do is wait for the next shipment of Kresnik Crystal to get here.
Oh,
Hi
yeah,
there.
sure.
Do you know if there are any inns still taking guests in this town?
Doubt it. They're probably all closed. No one has enough Kresnik Crystal to heat their own homes, let alone a business. I clocked you a while back. You adventurers or something? We don't get many tourists in inland Sheznaya these days.
Why is that? Because of the snowstorm?
In part. But the bigger reason's Project Stuja. Since it's Her Majesty's will, we have to put up with it whether we like it or not. Oh, sorry. I assumed it was common knowledge by now. Even if they used all the surplus Kresnik Crystal and so, the Vetcha passed a resolution requiring all factories and households to reduce...
Bitter cold. So, like...
Pretty much. When you're broke, you scrimp and save. When it's cold, you huddle together for... Trouble is, if you stretch someone out like an elastic band for too long, who knows if they can ever bounce back.
Can you please explain to me why the price of Kresnik Crystal has gone up by 1/3 again? Even as our purchase quota has gone down, you only come here twice a month.
The supply and pricing of Kresnik Crystal are based on current production volumes. We Fatui are only responsible for delivery and security. I'm not...
Oh, so our lives mean nothing to you? How can you expect anyone to survive a single night in this weather without heating?
Since you insist on making me repeat myself every single visit, I will remind you again.
What market? Nobody else is selling! And when they do...
Which is why the Snezhnegrad Veche passed a resolution to support border communities. Without which, so if you're here just to argue, move aside and let the next person in line come forward.
You...
All right, everyone, let's calm down for a second. We all know how cold it is. And the more it snows, the harder life...
But Liaison Shishkin, there's clearly something wrong with this quota. I have a family in Marepasak who tell me they can buy at least
Oh, believe you me, I had the same reaction when I first saw the numbers. Couldn't believe what I was reading. Still, you must understand that calculating these energy quotas is a complicated balancing act. Our top priority must be to keep the largest Kresnik's torch burning continuously. As our Fatui comrades said, they are only responsible for delivering the goods. They need to keep accurate records, and they do not have any authority to modify...
That's right. Our duty...
Tell you what, listen. I know how anxious... What we can do is open the lower combustion chamber of the Kresnik's torch to the public. I can't guarantee there'll be ample energy for household use. We can at least make...
Fine.
So, this is Project Stuja in action, huh?
You were looking for an inn, right?
Oh, Paimon's not a fae. Just Paimon. She must...
I have a small place in Stratomoros. I don't stay there very often, but if you're not picky, you're welcome to rest there for now.
Are you sure? Oh.
All right, then. Hello, I'm Alosha. I'm a hunter. Though, if you've... All geared up.
Oh yeah, I can cheat it too. Obtain the power of cryo. And with that, I can do a temple. I have no pity. Let's see what we get. Yeah, to be expected. C1 Alyosha though. That's always good. I might end up using them, so it's good to get these copies.
Oh, so cold. Oh, wait. Paimon only introduced herself so far, didn't she? This is
Good to meet you. Most travelers find the Snezhnayan climate to be a shock to the system at first. Still, you should keep an eye on your condition. When people are too quick...
Don't say that! Paimon's too young for chronic health issues.
They aren't in town right now, and they won't be back anytime soon. The train station has been closed ever since these power shortages began. I do a lot of hunting, so I spend most of my time exposed to the elements. But even the animals wouldn't survive long in a storm like this, let alone a hunter.
I really like his design.
Nothing to do but sit tight in town until the weather improves. I get that you're in a hurry, but even if the station were open, that doesn't mean there'd be any trains. We could... What? Your own train? Wait, hold on. That train? The one that suddenly fell out of the sky and...
Oh, we got lucky and found it in a cave. Oh, then our luck ran out and...
Pretty crazy for a random find in the mountains. Well, as long as your train's good to roll, you might get to Snezhnagrad after all. I've been doing some digging recently. Turns out, the real reason for the current energy crisis, but to expose what's going on, I need to catch them in the act. So...
Huh? Wait.
It's a figure of speech. Real rabbits couldn't pull this off. Sheeshkin. Mr. Positive Attitude, let's all get along now, shall we?
Him? Really?
Huh? You're coming with?
Oh. Okay then. Alright. Guess there's no point pushing myself.
Oh yeah. There's one more introduction to do. Tagarin, get in here.
Tagarin.
Oh,
Doggo.
a doggy. Angry doggy.
He likes to think he's above that kind of thing. He's my hunting partner. Carrots aside, we'll need to stay completely undetected. We can't risk spooking our... First, we need to find a way into the train station and see if we can find any real freight data. Sheeshkin's figures can't be... Then, we get Tagarin to catch a scent and find out which way the crystal went. What are you eating?
Oh, check it out. Good doggy. Good doggy.
A fellow dog lover, huh?
Yup. And rabbit lover. Carrots are great too, you know.
Hello.
Good to know.
Huh?
Eat up, Tagarin. We got a lot of work to do.
Gabe's playing Overwatch. I'm pretty sure Matthew's playing Skyblock. And I am streaming Genshin because I only like just started not too long ago. Servers didn't go live until like 10 p.m. my time. I like just got into the region.
Wait.
What's up? 40 mile away from Hyperion. You gonna go for it tonight? Mm-hmm. I really want to see
Nice work, Tagarin.
the showcase, like a screen share, like a screen share using the Hyperion. Like when you get the Hyperion to screen share, so I can like see you using it, see how good it is. Oh, how far away? Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Nice.
This way. We'll enter the upper floor.
Officially. I was gonna say like bird guy. I don't remember all of them.
The day it was printed. Yeah, this is all we need. Tagarin's a keen.
Oh yeah, Narok Johnson for sure. Uh-huh. What about sexism then? But they already had the Master Sword. Oh.
Anywhere there's a stove, there'll be the scent of Crystal. That's normal.
Mm-hmm. Does it still boost up, or will it just stay at a flat 60 for everything? Okay.
Picks up the scent of Crystal somewhere and there's no stove around. That's how we know something's up.
Specific things. And that's the only thing that changes is the base damage? I see.
This must be the rabbit's warren. Good job, boy. Sure enough, there's a tunnel. You stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for looking out for us.
I see.
No need to thank me. Let's grit our teeth until the blizzard passes. These days of hardship will be over soon.
Maybe for everyone else, Liaison Shishkin. But for you, the hard times have only just begun.
Who are you? What's the matter?
I just had a question for you. Why, when times are as tough as this, would someone hoard more? All the crates here are from the most recent shipment, but they weren't. Would you be able to shed any light on the situation?
Me? Why, I have no idea.
This godsend was found in a cellar adjacent to your and this is only a fraction of what we found down there. I've always been grateful for your efforts to mediate between us and the townspeople of Sretom.
How? We trusted you to have our backs.
Hey, I owe you all. This isn't who I am. Please, we all know how difficult life has been since Project Stuja came into force. Energy isn't. I grew up in Alatir, a small village with no train station. Deliveries of Kresnik Crystal have ceased there entirely. You know as well as I do how downright impossible it is to buy Crystal these days. I watched as energy grew scarcer by the week, all the while knowing that their lives were at risk. Looks like I'm just not cut out to be a criminal. I have the official Snezhnayan quotas here. I'll make a batch purchase of Crystal worth 3 months' salary for you all to use free of charge.
You don't have to.
Yeah, owning up to your mistake is enough for me. Drop the act. You claimed this was a one-time mistake, but the real reason...
Reporting in, sir. We've conducted a full search of the mayor's house.
This wasn't your first time at all. The train station's currently... The mayor handpicks said workers. Per his instructions, they transport the Crystal by tunnel at night to the mayor's house, and he sells it out of town. But since he can't get the goods out of town by train, he had to arrange an alternative method of transportation.
Wait. The mayor...
Preposterous. What proof do you have of any?
Basic math. I've spent a lot of time lately counting carriages as the snowstorm rages.
Counting carriages?
The energy consumed by a train depends on its total weight. And since energy is a limited resource right now, it's fair to assume that every carriage is packed. So, if we take the energy required for the Kresnik's torch, add the sales figures you provided, then compare that figure to the train's theoretical cargo capacity, guess what?
Dang.
The numbers never match. It's always off by 1 or 2 carriages worth. This time...
Yeah, I remember that much, that trying to get those sucked.
You mean to tell me that you sat around outside counting carriages?
I think I think I actually like looked up all the like spawn locations of guardians so I can go and try and farm them, and I like barely got any.
You cocky little brat, ruining my business. Just you wait.
He's not pulling up.
Yeah, something felt off, so I just followed my gut. Math.
Thank you for your assistance. Shishkin was quite... Even with that sob story he fed us. He was probably... Without the compelling case he put together, even I might have fallen for it. Alosha, was it? Tell me, are you really a hunter?
We can go find some wild animals if you want. I'll fire off a couple of shots, and you'll see whether I'm the real deal.
I didn't mean to cast suspicion on your identity. It's just... Well, I'm sure you've heard of the Rokot. Recently, they've been recruiting people with your kind of talent. They hide in plain sight under false identities, working against Project Stuja, sometimes directly opposing this. They aren't a violent organization, and their goal is to improve the lives of the common folk. But still, as a member of the Fatui...
First I've heard of this. I don't really keep up with what goes on in the city. All I know is, people who don't mind their own business in the city end up paranoid about everything. As for me, I just couldn't stand Shishkin. I'm from Alatir myself, and I can tell you, nobody's lived there in years. Why would an abandoned village need...
I think the Hylian hood. And to look all mysterious and full of aura.
That place. I'm guessing today...
I see. It does sound quite tragic. Really. Well, thanks again for your assistance, and your friend here too. I will report this incident to Snezhnagrad. The Fatui will take over energy distribution.
Be nice to your horse.
We'll also ensure that the train station resumes normal service as soon as possible.
No way to treat your trusty steed.
Looks like it's my turn to brush up on math now. I never liked it as a kid either.
Don't mention it. Isn't the soldier overseeing the delivery supposed to verify the quantity of the goods? Excuse me. I'll take a share. I need to take a detour before we head back. There's someone I have to deliver this crystal to.
Is this guy sweeping outside during a snowstorm? Mm-hmm.
Hang tight for a moment. This old lady, she doesn't really know who's who anymore.
Oh, grandson. It's so cold today. You must...
Ma'am, it's me, Alosha.
Alosha? Alosha who?
You know me. I came by earlier today. Cleaned the ashes out of your stove, gave you some warmer bedding, and washed your back.
I'm sorry. I don't remember. Now, how often do I get to see my grandson? Come on, take a seat and relax while I fix you something to eat.
It's okay. You just rest. I'm fine.
Oh, you. It's nice to come and visit your old granny once in a while, isn't it? Svetomoros, a good town. All sorts of things to do and people to meet. And the local officials are good to us. Sit down, come on, take a seat. I still have some fruit left. Let me get it for you.
Please, don't get up on my account. You need to rest. Where's the fruit?
Right under the basket by the door. Or maybe it was on the bedside cabinet. Well, grandson.
Very much, ma'am.
Good.
You don't need to save any more for me next time, all right? Fresh fruit is hard to come by at the moment.
Oh, I don't need it. I'm fine. But if you like it, come back for some more soon.
Some kind soul must have given these to her. But she always saves the nicer things for... I met her at the market back before her health began declining. Not many people have heard of Alatir. And if they have, it's usually for all the wrong reasons. There's a gang of highwaymen that came from there. Now that it's an abandoned village, it's rare to find anyone who shares fond memories of our hometown. So I first learned of Stratomoros's energy supply problems from a passing comment in one of her letters. Then, after her health went downhill,
Yeah.
I started visiting more often to check in on her. The town's been in decline for a while now, but because of her memory problems, she thinks... That said, I kind of appreciate her optimism. It's fine. In Sheznaya, some people believe that in your final... You turn to look at them, but their face is blurry. The Grim Reaper reaches out and she still calls me grandson, though. So at least I'm not a Come on, let's get back and see how Paimon's doing.
What? I can't see the wings, bruh.
Paimon, we're back. Are you feeling any better?
Yep. Paimon's not cold anymore. But she's still a little dizzy. Flying probably isn't a good idea right now. Paimon might lose her balance. But Paimon's sure she'll be fine. It's probably just from getting hit on the head by that pile of snow when we
Her complexion's looking much better. Let's keep an eye on her.
Sure. But enough about that. How did everything go on your end? Are you all set?
I'll explain. It's a bit of a long story.
Jeez. You guys got pretty busy. Sounds like the liaison officer and the mayor were running quite an operation. Huh. Good riddance to both of them. It's a good thing you managed. So, you said the train station will open again soon, right?
Yeah. Well, enough to survive at least. Project Stuja isn't going away. Don't know. The goal of Project Stuja is to gather energy for the Tsaritsa, but no one knows where that energy's going. It's never been made public. The thing is, we were told that the project would only last for 6 months, but time and time again, they keep extending it.
Extending it? Does that mean the Tsaritsa's
That's what everyone suspects. In principle, any proposed but even though opposition has been growing, any detractors end up. He's the chair of the Snezhnegrad Veche and a key figure in the voting process.
How come the Fatui are picking on ordinary people even here in Snezhnaya?
I don't see it like that. Fundamentally, the Fatui will always think and act in the Tsaritsa's interests. But that doesn't mean they don't care about the plight of the common folk. Then there's the Fatui soldiers providing support in every corner of the nation. It's just that the rich and, regular folk don't. The Rokad provides, of course, but so far, they've been doing their best to help the common folk. Like us, don't you mean? You didn't hesitate to join in.
That's because we're adventurers. It's our
Sounds like we're going to get along. So, what's your business in...
I want to meet the Tsaritsa. It's complicated. I've had run-ins with many of the Harbingers along the way, and I really need to know what the Tsaritsa is up to. Her ultimate goal, what the no-sees mean in all of this. Since I've made it this far in my journey, I have to find the truth, whatever it takes.
Wait, so... no...
Sounds like you've heard of us then. We're getting more...
I didn't realize I was in the company of giants. Honestly, we're all as curious as you are about what the Tsaritsa's planning, and why it has to involve us freezing, but getting in the same room as her won't be easy. The common folk aren't permitted to meet her at the best of times, and right now, she's probably not even in Snezhnegrad. Word is, she's heading east. Yeah, so you've heard of it. It also absorbs everything around it into its body, so it's growing constantly. Now, it's so big that the Tsaritsa... Luckily, as it grew, it became increasingly less mobile. So it doesn't... I'm sure that Tsaritsa and her personal guard, the Druzhna, won't have any trouble defeating the creature between them. Suffice to say, you won't be seeing her anytime soon. You'll have to wait until she gets... Fair. Well, the Fatui will be taking over management of the train station for the time being. Things should be up and running by tomorrow. Once it's open, we can see about getting your train towed to the station.
Whoa! That's gotta take a lot of manpower.
The Fatui aren't exactly spotless in this whole mess. Plus, we help them out. Should be easy enough to know. As far as I know, having a train... I know a good doctor in this...
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Drive carefully, all right? Also, I don't... Not a fan of small talk. All the track switching is automated. We'll leave you to examine...
Shouldn't be a problem.
All right, then.
My own train. Ooh.
Alright. Looks like our destination settings have been applied. Let's give this thing a final once-over and...
Affirmative. Running...
What's this?
Engine, green. Wheels, green. Frame, minor damage, but no impact on function. Diagnostics complete.
Neat! Huh. Archon's so cute.
I've lived in Sheznaya my whole life, and I've...
Strictly speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains, though I doubt you have any... All configurations are complete. Should you require any...
Nope. Archon's gonna find a warmer seat. Huh? What's going on?
Oh no.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? I'm still airborne.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Helosha, you're Snezhnayan, right?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines. I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. And the few who do make it back.
Huh? Then, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles? Great.
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story. Come on. shadows have been devoured. They're no longer amongst the living. I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Oh, that's some fire music. Arm, it was for 2 seconds before it stopped.
Wait, what's that blue thing? Is that goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
You should go do it. It's a sign.
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too good.
So weird. Why is there like Siri in this game?
Correct. We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a...
Yes. In fact, it appears that key data is currently inaccessible. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse. It may well be one of my core functions. Activation code? We once peered into the...
Oh, it's shooter time. Let's go. Genshin is just an FPS now.
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of...
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, let's go. When you encounter small obstacles, you can simply clamber over them. You can slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the... Since elemental energy is unavailable in the Shadow Realm, ammunition is an important... For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot. Many hostile units. I suggest a new strap.
Not good.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked Assault.
Charge! Deflate it!
Nice.
Reload!
Aim at the freeze mark Pull the trigger to move using the rope.
Prove the advantage!
Where's the... It's over.
Need a refill.
Taking cover.
Some supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on. You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here to cover long distances. I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices, if you detach the connect...
Charge! Reload!
Best way to farm her.
Back in business.
Alright, bro.
Reload!
That's 12.
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
Mind the rhythm. Gotta recharge.
Usable munitions detected. Frag crystal.
Demolition time.
Taking cover.
Need a refill. Demolition time. Gotta recharge. Shift your center of gravity and slide down. Switch mode.
How much longer is this gonna
exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However...
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here. That platform and the carriages are swarming with undead Fatui. Guess we gotta storm through.
Back in business. Back in business.
You may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Clumsy advantage! Where's the...
Time to catch my breath. Try this! State number 2. Charge!
Come on! We're almost there!
Yeah.
Huh? Why is everything shaking?
Looks like the Shadow Realm is about to sink back down.
The exit...
You mean this...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it. Looks like I was right. I can't believe the Shadow Realm manifested right on the railroad tracks. It's almost unheard of. Lucky we made it out. All thanks to you and that awesome gun.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left...
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding. As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to...
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes...
The Shadow Realm can appear anywhere, not just on the railroad. Now, if you wish to further calibrate, please take a moment to catch your breath while I repair the body of the train. Among...
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor.
Yes, of course. And just like the Eye of Grey...
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes...
Yeah, sure. It's so quiet here for a train station. Huh? So much for repair?
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as...
Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations...
Hyperborea, huh?
I didn't even know you could get that horse. The DLC thing? Interesting. in the new region, you can leave like messages behind, like in Elden Ring, bruh. It's so funny. Not at all. There's not many now because it's been out for like barely an hour, but there's already a few, and I'm sure there'll be many more. It's also like a whole FPS section for whatever reason. Very cool. The little like tune is satisfying when you cook.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're.
Oh, it's cute.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
They're floating chests.
That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlolaidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
I think they had an achievement that's like an Overwatch reference that I just got.
Here we are.
And Genshin, because they have like a shooter part of the game now. I think there was a Overwatch reference. Yeah, unless it originates from something outside of Overwatch, and I'm uncultured, but it says like it's high noon. No. Say hello to my little friends is the name of another one. Berries.
They have really funny-looking hats. And those ones are about the same height as Paimon. But it looks like they can't fly.
Those would be Volkudlak and Domovor. You'll also see the winged Vila and the snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
No now.
Look down. You tired? Or is it just like really like... I mean, look down, there's nothing there. Maybe like... Oh, I thought it was showing me to a chest.
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets.
I'm so tempted to jump off for that,
You'll see the
but I won't.
theater in the distance.
Look at that! Incredible!
You actually, did you actually get Emerald? Oh, interesting. Overwatch. They added a new rank, Emerald. Yeah, it's between Plat and Diamond. Because there was too big of it's like a jump in skill between Plat lobbies and Diamond lobbies, so they added a in-between rank for people. Yeah, new rank. Well, not really, because he's like gold. He's not even there. There's a new... Yeah, you'll probably get like Emerald. You'll probably get like Emerald off your placements if you were Plat. Pretty much. Emerald is for like low diamond players more. They're like people that were like way too good for Plat, but like just under like the required skill to be diamond because there was such a big gap between the ranks. That's why they added it.
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time.
It's bro. For a golden poop.
This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Yeah, most of the stoves are out of...
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can... Fine then. Don't worry.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sights, this way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's... The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armor, and over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha. These places are best admired from a distance.
Yeah, they probably have...
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring...
No one practices alchemy at
Oh. We'll just have to use the one on the train then.
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings, in fact. That's about it.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind.
I want to get the signature, but I don't know when I get it. How do I get up there? Let me climb. You're not letting me climb. You suck. Yeah, this seems right. Amazing. Bruh, who put a texting at the door, bruh? They're already doing that stupid strat people did in Elden Ring to put a note by the door so you would interact with the note by accident instead of the door. I hate this. No, just they added a feature in the new Genshin region where you can like leave messages like in Elden Ring, and people are doing the same dumb strats they would in that game.
If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating. You're right. A lot happened on her. Obviously, a million more requests. Sure what? But it must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Sheznaya. To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But right, and when we left Nokrai, so it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Sar. Yeah, fair point. Besides, that gloop, there's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Centrone? But it's unlikely we could sweet talk Arlecchino.
What?
Let alone Centrone.
Oh.
She basically told. Yeah.
Yeah, work tomorrow.
Last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right?
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Aloysia.
Huh?
Hello, I'm Dr.
Yeah,
Ava.
I replied like 10 seconds after they sent it.
Good question.
Not exactly, but don't worry.
It'll be fine. Right?
Bro, they said in the message first come first serve. I'm getting like one shift a week. I'm not gonna pass that up.
That's just 'cause Paimon.
Now, okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all with. I can give you some.
I gotta put myself first, bro.
Sounds like there's no cause for.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome.
Besides, 2 people were allowed to come, so it was me and another girl.
The doctor. Best you.
All right then.
I have to get back to it.
But still, like, I'm getting 1 shift a week. Like, I need it.
All right. Time to find child.
It would be very bad of me to like, I'm not gonna take it. It's not even a closing shift either. I'm so happy. 3 to 8, yeah, that's not closing. We close at like 10. It's a every time it's been closing so far, I've needed to stay like at least 30 minutes past when I was supposed to leave. Just been amazing. But yeah, that's exactly why I'm in the work group chat. Like full-time availability is Full-time availability. I'm going to see Tartaglia.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. But I have to go through the motions for Wait a moment. I'll pass. Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not, even if you two are old friends as you claim. Please understand that next time, stick to the root. Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Sheznaya, so I trust no choice words have been exchanged.
No, Lady Marionette. No, that was a close call. Good thing.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in... All right, then. Well, let me know if you run into any... Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov... Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, on the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up. Your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup. I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right? Wanna take a guess? Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meet. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. Yeah, he's more of the... Shoot, it all started with a very detailed In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Pierre, that was his reaction too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who but he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and... Actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious. Anyway, then the Liues situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's... Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea of... Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Yeah, he knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on, with the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Pierre? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like his best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vetch. Having a voice in the Vetcha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command... Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vetcha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity. It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me? Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left, not cry. I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why Fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before, fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlo-Laidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is the supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that? Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pavoyer restaurant. If anything happens to—
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Yep. Did you get it? I'm on it. You haven't recommed it yet? A billion. I know, but it's still crazy to see in your, like, just in your proof. Mm-hmm. It has the scrolls on it? Okay, yeah. The moment in history. Looks nice, that texture pack. You are officially a Hyperion owner. $1.1 mil. You need more magic power.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous.
You can't use magic on
Good
this?
thing only one of them broke. From what I've been
Hmm.
told, most of the trapped. Yeah, you do meet me back here at.
You can one-shot those? That's insane. Could do Enderslayer now. I don't think they're not immune to like the magic. Or at least up to a certain tier. I mean, I've seen people doing like the higher tiers of Hyperion before. You gotta try on like a boss when you just like spam right click on the ground. Yeah. Or even just doing like a quick dungeon run or something. Dang. Yeah, you need magic power now. It's like, should be the next focus. He's taking damage though. He's taking good damage though. Yeah, it's just a mana problem, but the damage is there. Well, it's kind of hand in hand. When you get more, you'll be able to use abilities more and you'll do more damage. And at least, I mean, I don't play mage really, so magic power is the number one way I can think of increasing that. Obviously, maxing like alchemy or enchanting. Yeah. Yeah. So once you gotta like double that, and then you'll be good. You have a booster, right? You're not gonna lose money. Oh, you killed it. Oh. Are they not immune to the magic? Oh, I see. Sure. Hmm.
Is this an answer from this world?
Yeah, it's good for clearing end bosses. Hello. Oh, that's like the perfect room. Speak. Like anything specific or mm-hmm.
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to leave. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnegrad. Well...
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second... Careful. Something's moving.
Mm-hmm.
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent. Stay back! Let's begin. Crystalline Adagio.
Bruh.
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Thunder blast! Lightning flash!
Like, yeah, I've had more than enough of that cat smell for a lifetime. It's not pleasant.
Thank you for saving us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now.
Thank you.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with and maybe small. It's lucky we got here. The trapped miners have been successfully
Wait, this place. There's something unusual.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run! Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm. How long do you get for breaks? Oh, you get 2 breaks. I see. No. Since I've started my job, I think I've only taken one 30-minute break ever, and it's only been 15-minute break since.
The cave, warning people to stay away.
Yeah.
You really held your own today. I still don't know
Yeah.
your name.
Well, it's what the minimum is right now, which is like 1470. or something an hour, but it's gonna go up to 15 in September.
I hear the rescue. What brings you
Yeah, it's like a little bit more.
I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
Yeah. I'm not just so like casual about it. Like, oh, it's just Cappy.
If you ever hear on top of that, she learned all.
You flatter me.
If she's Rosaline's prototype.
How's progress on
Equally success, even if the heavies. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard.
Like,
Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget. Then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued, that's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster. Fuel for heating, it just...
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it...
mm. Yeah.
Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Hey, comrade. It's good to see you too, Odette.
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow.
Not really. Just like a little bit of Skyblock, but for the most part, we were all just doing our own thing.
Not good news. It takes a lot to wrap.
Yeah. Obviously, if push comes to
It's definitely like more entertaining than Silence. Than like just I don't know. I was falling asleep.
It sounds to me like, but what exactly is this?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Excuse him? Oh my god. Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. Still, I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either. The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but considering that maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vecha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of. I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as the issue is that but that is not the same thing as being...
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Lidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his...
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but striking that as laser-focused as she is to me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made... I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer.
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject? No, it's just this is the world. There was a duel.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. It was, sorry.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember?
Mm-hmm.
She was not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but
Don't let it weigh on you. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
she hasn't been feeling well. So she's
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on...
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Hey, don't mention it. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Already? That was quick.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movement, if you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Gloopland this whole time. Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. To start with, I should ask Alosha if he knows any way to help
It is cute. They don't let you just order the specific one? Mm. I hate blind boxes. Like, unless I'm okay with whatever I get because there's not a specific one I want. I like spending the money and then it's like guaranteed getting what I am looking for or what I'm buying.
It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But that place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo. There really is something special about the...
Mm-hmm. Do you give them the ones that you like get but don't want? I see.
I don't really understand what just happened. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across it.
Mm-hmm. You sent me some. Oh, there they go. Okay, because I didn't see them before. Oh, little cute, little guys. That's funny. You sound like you're ready to go, like, pass out. Mm-hmm. I'm putting him on blast. Dang. You can't let the, like, Skyblock player stereotype be true. Yeah, I do both, so I can't really say. If I had to pick one, I'd do evening, but I'd hope so. I would hope so. We're all functioning members of society here. Yeah, but you're in college. Technically, Gabe, I guess, is the most contributor. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just said that you're technically like the most contributing to society right now because you're in college and work, and most of us have either one or the other, but not both. Oh. Yeah, he is. Sebastian. Yeah, he's the oldest out of all of us. 21. He's only like a year older than me and Gabe, and like, you've already been living like an adult though, clearly.
Hello there. How can I help? Ah, sure thing.
it's a fundamental contradiction.
Perfect time. I am no longer falling asleep.
I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Stratomaros will start flowing. When we resolve a huge backlog of crystal, a lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through.
Seen what?
Probably a good idea. Exactly. At the current prices, selling crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey, boss.
1 second, let me check.
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little. No, it's fine.
Here's your Mora.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that before.
Huh?
Oh, I've heard the word niche before.
Oh, Alosha, and hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each
I
other.
mean, I'd say so, because it's not like TikTok language. Is it?
Why is the atmosphere so?
No. So I decided I'd come.
I don't
here
think
and see if anything
that's not something I want to
I
be.
didn't feel without knowing the full picture.
Yeah, I only watch Instagram Reels, and even that I'm trying to cut down on.
Feel the same way.
Yes.
Right. Cause
Sandrone still.
What's on your mind?
Yeah.
I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Right. I'll probably be heading to bed soon too. It's like 2 a.m. or it's like 1 a.m. and I have work tomorrow.
Did while she was abroad. So.
Oh, we were gonna buy some.
Funny.
It's
The
fun.
real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Let me see. Right. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik
Bye-bye.
Crystal during Project Stuja, extra care. That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time.
It might take some time to update.
It's only because.
Nice. Might be higher than mine. I don't remember what mine was. Last time I checked. Can you check mine, or can you only check yours before you're using? Cool.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today. Am I right? Any idea how?
What's wrong?
His travel buddy.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe.
I've got nothing going on.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlo-Lidovka.
Yeah, still have higher somehow. Midas, I guess. I don't. I see. Did you have a single good game? It did not sound like you had a single good game. I mean, it's not like terrible. Oh yeah, my pets are pretty good. Except foraging pet, but I'm working on that. Why am I doing quick time events for this, bruh? Mm-hmm. Be right back. We went to the bathroom. Hello. I'm back. Okay, left. Trying to finish this last part so I can go to bed. I'm tired. Trying to finish this last part of stream so I can then go to bed because I'm tired. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll just end it here. What's up? Mm-hmm. Duplicate? Yeah, it happens. I had a few of those too. There's a mod that like tells you, like helps you figure that out, which is nice. Alright.